Nestled in the industrial district of Birmingham, Alabama, stands a powerful reminder of both profit and peril. Built in 1881 by Colonel James W. Sloss, Sloss Furnace employed an influx of rural Southerners and hopeful immigrants. The flames here, which burned from 1882 to 1971, produced some of the country's highest quality pig iron and steel. It was deemed a National Historic Landmark in 1981 and today operates as both a museum and special events location. Yet muddled among Sloss's bragging rights are countless claims that the furnace has become resident for the unexplained. Reports of screams, voices, mysterious lights, and full-bodied apparitions have built the site a whole new reputation among locals and visitors alike. Only one can imagine the hazardous condition endured by the employees. Tales of horrific injuries and cruel, overbearing foremen have spilled throughout the generations, one to the next. Fatal falls, dismemberment, life-threatening burns. Have these tortured souls embedded themselves in the grounds that make up the 50-acre complex?
Hey Heather, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm excited to be here actually.
Yes.
I came to find out some of the things that are been said about the urban legends that are here. Like, can you tell us a little bit about just a couple of them so that we
sure.
can check them out?
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of urban legends about Sloss, because it was a dangerous place to be. There were a lot of accidents. So a lot of people talk about the fact that people were pushed into the furnace, because, once you go in, you're not coming back, right?
You're molten.
Yeah, so a lot of reports of that. We do have the blower engine room where you have these massive flywheels, steam explosions, people being sucked into those flywheels. Again, it was horrific deaths that did occur. So those urban legends that are around with people, lingering around the places that they did die and being able to, people say they can hear and see and, sounds and touches and things like that. So.
Well, we've heard of a guy named Slag. Can you tell me a little bit about Slag?
Slag is totally an urban legend. Okay. So the story goes he was a foreman who worked here, and he was a really terrible foreman, really worked his men, no breaks, no, work as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and just made really terrible working conditions for the workers, especially when you're working, you're tired, you're thirsty, and then the fact that you're being forced to continue working, so he got a really bad reputation of being just this really mean worker. And the story goes that, maybe it was just enough one day, and, some of his crew members reportedly pushed him into the furnace.
I mean, that's what you can do with a bad boss, huh?
Yeah, sure, because, if nobody's there to see it, who's not to say he just didn't trip?
Exactly. So there was another, has there been any reports of like children on the property or anything like that?
Yeah, now across the street was the company housing.
Okay.
So the workers worked here, but they also lived just across the street. So it wasn't uncommon for the kids to walk lunch over to their fathers.
Okay.
Or come with their mom, and a lot of the single workers would buy lunches from, the women of the quarter. So who's not to say, the wife and, the children were over here on this side, passing out those lunches and stuff like that. So it's totally possible.
Okay. Well, because we did hear of, we did get a report of a female that came to deliver her husband's dinner, and she accidentally fell down the stairwell and broke her neck. And then not too long after that, like maybe 20 minutes, her little 5-year-old daughter, Emily, was looking for her mom, and she fell down and broke her neck. So we really want to see if we can, get in contact with. I don't know what it is, but little kid spirits seem to flock to me for some reason.
Okay.
So I'm hoping we can get some of that activity. Is there anything else? Like, I know that I heard the old saying, you owe your soul to the company store. And when I was doing a little bit of research on the place, I kind of was wanting to know what exactly that meant here. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
Oh, sure. Yeah, so across the street as well, that it was a company town. And so the workers had their quarters there, their shotgun houses, and they had their doctor's office and the commissary. So in the early 1900s, late 1890s, 1900s or so, they would pay the workers in company money, script, clacker.
Oh, okay.
And so you can only use that money in the company store, in the commissary.
And I'm
So-
sure they charged a lot more than your regular stores,
And
too.
then sometimes, in between paydays, they would go and, sometimes they would put things on credit and whatnot. So you just kind of dug a hole for yourself and you never really got out. So you owe your soul to the company store.
Wow.
So
That
they
is
stopped
something-
that around the 1920s or so. They stopped doing the clacker. But yeah, a lot of those people owed the company store.
Wow. All right. The man that we were discussing a minute ago with the wheel well, I know that they were out here doing forensics yesterday.
Yes.
Another team. And did y'all capture anything from that?
Actually, they did. I was very, very shocked. I was a little, skeptical at first,
Right.
but they were able to swab the flywheel for human blood and did pull, a sample.
God.
So that is the vial that proves that is human blood.
That is amazing evidence. And that's the flywheel where the man who was eating lunch got sucked into the
Yep.
flywheel. Oh my God, that's
the
so
very one.
crazy. How amazing.
Yeah, it's
Thanks
incredible.
for sharing that with me.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Store.
Wow. Well, this is an amazing place, and we can't really wait to get out there and
Yeah.
investigate. It's like, on my bucket list.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you talking
Yeah.
with me, Heather. It was really a pleasure.
Yeah, the pleasure's all mine. It's
right.
an awesome place.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. We're going to get started.
Okay.
All right. Hey everybody, I'm Selena, Roanne with Fear Paranormal, and I'm your guide on this spirit quest. And today we've got Justin Spurrier from Spurrier Paranormal on. What's up, Justin?
Good to see you.
Man, this place is so cool. I'm so glad you could meet me here to do this because, Jesus Christ, I've heard so much about this place.
No, it's definitely been on my bucket list for a while.
Yeah,
and
mine
I'm
as
glad
well.
to make it down here.
Mine as
It
well.
looks pretty intense.
Yeah, well, I was talking with Heather earlier in the office, and she was kind of
Yeah.
telling me some of the stuff that has been said about this place. And one place I really want to get into is this freaking tunnel right here, because there was a lady that came to feed her husband lunch, and she had her little girl with her. And because it's so dangerous down here, she told her to stay up and wait for her.
Right here?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
close. And she said, I'll be right back. Well, when she went down the stairs, she fell and broke her neck. She made her little girl wait up here. She's like 5 years old. She said, just wait here. And when it took her mom a long time, she got worried and she went looking for her mommy. She went down the stairs, fell and broke her neck too.
Now
So
that's
it's
these
very
stairs
tragic.
right here.
Yes. Tragedy.
That's
So
horrible.
I kind of wanted to see, I don't know, what do you think we should use to maybe try to find her or try to get in contact with
Well,
her?
I mean, if there's someone down there, any of our equipment, I'd like to take anything we can, but we got the new SLS I brought with me. So if we can take that down there, maybe get a little bit of, evidence with that. If we can capture, a child or an adult figure, that'd be pretty amazing.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, and I've got some more stuff back at the base. We can go and I can load up with my GoPro hat and we'll just walk in there and try it all.
Let's freaking go. Let's get started.
Right on.
Let's
Thanks.
do it. So there's a female named Elizabeth here and her daughter named Emily. And Emily will play with you. She'll even hold your hand.
And where are these stairs at? Right up here?
Right up there at the end where you can barely see. There you
Okay.
go. We're just going to have a session, try to get them to come to the periscope and just talk. See if we can get anything to go on.
Oh,
They can-
hey, got someone beside you.
Do I?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we had a. Go ahead.
Oh, no, didn't do that last night.
Yeah, we had a figure walk right up beside you.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Emily, Elizabeth, if that was you over here earlier, could you please show up here again for me?
We have this really cool new machine that we can actually see you now. Isn't that cool? Yep. Emily, dear, please don't be afraid. I know you like to have fun and run around and play and run through here. Can you do that for me real quick? Just come stand beside me.
This is where I was at earlier.
With the running water down there, it's kind of hard to tell if you get a bang or a...
It is, but I don't know. I've had a lot of good luck where there's running water as far as capturing spirit. Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I mean, any kind of evidence.
And it's so funny that every investigation that we seem to go on, it's got a railroad track,
It's always something
close or something
underground, this and that.
Yeah,
And
all that energy.
it's not great for audio. It's a lot of contamination, but
Yeah.
I sure get a lot of visual stuff out of it. I'm going to scan this way.
All right, you know what? We might move to another area and let Emily kind of relax. Maybe she'll feel better if we come back. All right, you know, this is the wheelhouse here at Sloss, and the story was that a man was eating lunch, leaning on his pole, you know, right by where he worked, and he was sucked into the wheel, and by the time they could shut it down, which took 10 minutes, he was like just a splatter on the floor. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's nasty.
So when we were here last night, you know, we captured that, and I want to kind of see if we can't capture any energies again in there, because I mean, it was 1897. They did forensics on it, and you know, they found human blood is on that wheel.
On that wheel.
And the problem being is they can't figure out if it was going counterclockwise or clockwise. So that's kind of what I want to figure out and
Yeah,
try
'cause
to.
what we got last night's one thing.
Yeah.
But if we can confirm it again, he was so willing to show us something last night.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet he's going to do it again.
Oh, I bet so too.
And I'm excited to find out.
Me too. Let's go.
All right.
You know, here in the wheelhouse, that there was a man that got sucked into this wheel right here.
Right.
I mean, in like 1890 something, and he was standing against this pole right here, eating his lunch, and I guess he had his loose clothing got caught in the wheel. And man, he was like,
Now,
sucked
obviously,
down.
that was before the fence was in place.
Yeah, before the fence. They
This
didn't have
is-
that. This
had
was
to
in
been like-
1930s or so.
Okay.
So, anyway, they did some forensics here, and they found human blood on it. So I was just going to see if maybe that killer knew
Yeah, let's check
SLS would see if we can't picture some energies coming off of it.
All right. Why don't you step over here just a little
All
bit,
right.
and we'll just see if we can map this in.
This thing's amazing.
Oh, it's working already. Look at that.
What?
There he is. There he is.
No
The figure
way.
mapped in instantly right there where he was standing. That's right? Right against
Yeah,
that pole?
he was leaning against the pole eating his lunch.
Look at him, leaning by the pole.
His loose clothing got caught and he got sucked, but we didn't know exactly where. However, the forensics did say it was human blood they found on this wheel. Oh my God. This thing is amazing.
He's gone. It just like pulled him in and threw him down. Did you see that? It's like he's showing us exactly what happened to him.
Oh my God.
He's gone.
It's like he's like it's like a residual energy or something that just keeps reenacting the thing every time.
I don't know if it's so much residual or if he's wanting us to know exactly what happened. I mean, we're here, we're looking for answers, and obviously we're looking harder than anyone else has looked.
Yeah.
Having forensics done on the place recently.
Yeah. Not only that, but this piece of machinery is just wow.
Oh, dude, that's
I'm so glad we
amazing.
captured that.
That is amazing.
Wow. Rock on.
Thank you.
Thank
you
so
very
much
for
showing
us that.
yourself. Yeah.
That is
That was
truly amazing, and just
I
disappeared
can't
like
wait
that.
I can't wait to show everybody
We
that.
got to replay that.
Is he not going to come up?
He says, "I showed you once."
That's
you
good
son of a-"
enough. All right.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
Oh my God.
He's leaning on the,
the
pole.
pole. He's leaning on the pole.
on the pole.
He's here again.
He
He's
is-
here again.
His shoulder is on the pole.
Okay, now let's watch because this will help us to determine. Okay,
him?
he just kind of stood up.
He's standing up, leaning. See his shoulder?
Oh,
God!
Oh my God!
Thrown into the wheel. Again, the exact same thing that it just showed us.
Oh.
He just did again. Twice.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
And he was like this. He was fully leaning. The figure's leaning on the
leaning on the pole.
And then it just goes, bam.
Yep. Oh
Straight
my
down.
God, what a great capture.
Oh my God.
We could
Thank
have
you.
probably just
Thank you, Bill
helped
Chappell.
answer some questions. Thanks, Bill.
This is amazing. We got to get back to headquarters and check this
Let's
out.
do it. Let's go review it and see what we got.
All right, so I'm here with Blaine Rohan in the boiler room, and you've been here, what, multiple times?
This is my 50th time today here.
Gosh,
Yeah,
you
I
really love this place.
I do, man.
So this is the boiler room. What happened in this room that makes it such a great room for
One of the
capturing
great
evidence?
things we've gotten here is the story that we were told by Ronnie, the old caretaker here, is a man kidnapped 2 kids down here and brought them down here. Well, a couple of the workers had found out he had done this, and they came down here and dragged him out of here, and they beat him to death with a piece of iron pipe.
Anyone who's kidnapping kids doesn't have any good intentions,
No,
obviously.
they do not. I mean, anybody that wants to hurt a child needs to be beaten with a metal pipe anyway,
And that's what happened.
and he got what he deserved.
So you've had some instances where you've ran into him again down
Oh
there.
yeah, several times down here. We've done ghost box sessions down here, and for some reason he does not like me so much. He'll call my name out several times. He'll cuss at me. He'll say, "I'm mad at you. I don't."
He just
like
tells you he don't like
He straight up will tell you he don't like me. I think it's funny, but I'm having fun with him, and I'd like to do a ghost box session down here to see if we can get him to talk to us today.
Yeah, we could do that. We've had some great captures everywhere else with the SLS, but I think it's time to do some ghost boxing myself.
I say we're just aggravated and have fun.
If that's what you want to do, you're the one that's going to be back here the 51st time. Okay, so we've had a little bit of luck on the AM side, but when I hack this radio, is what they call it, when you modify the circuit board, I actually tuned this one to work better on the FM side.
Okay.
And being we're down here in this cold, dark dungeon, at least we have the long-range antenna.
Let's try the
So
AM
let's switch it
side
over.
and see if we get some better results off of it.
All right. There we go.
Hey, Mr. Seven, we're on the FM side. Could you come speak to me, please? There, I'm here. Thank you. Seven. Have the spirit that brought the children down here. What is his name? Make him speak to me. He told me to shut up. I'm here. Okay, what's your name? You don't like me, do you? Do you? No. What's my name? Blaine, thank you. Why did you bring those children down here? Hate. Is that hate?
Yeah. He's a dark person.
Why did you hate poor children? I brought them down here. Why did you bring them down here?
Hurt them?
Hurt them. Why did you want to hurt the children? It just said your name, Dustin.
Yeah, I get that a lot. We don't know that it's him, you know, but
You guys. Hey, Seven, make him speak to me, please.
if you're here with us, we'd like to talk to you about the things you've done to those children.
How did you die? What did they beat you with? Say it again. You said the iron. I want to hear you say it again. A weapon. A weapon.
Weapon.
What was your weapon? What did they beat you with?
That happened in this room.
It did. Why did you
Yes.
bring them here? Yes, it's permanently today.
I hope they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone because I took them away from you. You mad because I took them away from you? You coward. Yep, okay. You know you can stay mad at me, I don't care.
That's his voice that you're well used to.
You still hate me? You tell me to shut up. Are you mad you have no control anymore? Yeah, I hate you too, so.
So you really like to get entangled with this guy, don't
And
you?
you know, I don't provoke at all, but this guy, anybody that hurts a child, I have no use for. I will battle them to the end of my days, and I'll probably battle them after I'm dead.
Yeah, children do not deserve to be hurt. No one deserves to be hurt, and someone
No,
that did
at all,
something
not
like
at all.
that.
Hey, Seven, thank you for bringing the spirits through for us. Can you do me a favor? Can you send them home, please? Seven, confirm for me, please, that all spirits are home.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Seven, for talking with us today. As always, you always come through for me. Thank you so much, sir. And you on the other side there, rot in hell for me. Thank you.
Oh my God, can you believe how awesome this place
It was
was?
fantastic. There's nothing about it that I didn't like.
No doubt. I mean, you know, when you go to places, you don't always capture something. There's places I've been to that have been on my bucket list, and I didn't get anything.
It wouldn't be normal to capture something every time.
You
And that's
can't.
what makes this weekend's findings so much better.
Oh my God, the wheel room.
The SLS.
Yeah.
The wheel room.
Yes.
2 times.
2 times.
So not only did we basically verify a piece of history that's been of concern,
But
a
we
forensic
validated
scientist
it
group
again.
came in
Yeah.
and did their part, and then we were able to capture something on the SLS 2 nights in a row in the exact same pattern
Right.
that matches the legend of what happened.
Oh yeah. So if that doesn't blow the socks off of people, I don't know what will.
I don't know, but thank you, Bill, for that. That's a
No.
great piece of equipment.
No doubt. Oh my God, what an amazing piece of
I
equipment.
can't wait to see what he comes out with next.
Well, I mean, when we took it in a tunnel, and we were just sitting there
Yeah.
talking, and you were trying to kind of map me
Yeah, I
in or
was just
whatever.
zooming in and mapping you in.
And bam, there's a little girl that
Little
fell
stick
down those
figure.
little stairs and broke her neck.
I'm assuming that's who it was. We just
I'm
spoke
thinking.
about that little girl. We're just getting set to move on to a new location. I'm not even trying to do anything, and this little kid walks up.
They're always like that with me, though. They always are like attracted to me for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it, but I'm okay with it because
Yeah, I mean, they're kids, and they need someone
Right.
that's going to be nice to them, obviously.
I think what she felt comfortable with coming up while we were down there is because we explained to her that we're both parents,
Absolutely.
and that we don't want her to be afraid or
I had
whatever.
sympathy for what she went through. I mean, it's tragic.
5 years old, sad.
And what she saw right before.
But I mean, just the SLS in itself and the evidence that we captured here. Oh my! It just is. I'm still mind blown. I'm serious. It's just totally.
I can't wait to
wrong.
use that on the next place, but we got to come back. You got to promise me we're to come back.
Oh, we're definitely coming back here.